Welcome back to Your Health Matters with Health Coach Lisa. Thank you for tuning back in. I hope you are healthy, well, and staying on your health journey for a better, healthier you for the year 2025. We're going to talk about eliminating processed foods from your diet. Let's get started. Why do we still feel hungry 30 minutes after eating fast food? Have you ever questioned that? Not only can it get very expensive, but you're never full. I've never been full from eating processed fast foods. I've always questioned that. I always wondered why I can eat something and 30 minutes later, I'm still hungry. You might have just spent 10, 20, whatever dollars on something and you're still not full. Fast foods, they contain a lot of chemicals is why. You can go on Google and look up the ingredients in what you're eating. Pull up McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Taco Bell, whatever, wherever you go, start doing your own research. You will be surprised as what is in our foods. Frequent consumption of highly processed foods, salty, sweet foods can desensitize your taste buds, making you crave intense flavors. So now when you go to eat something natural as an apple, it tastes bland because your body, your taste buds are now used to the processed, salty, sweet, chemical-filled foods. And the physical value of food, we're getting plenty of calories when we eat a full sleeve of Oreos. But we're not getting the nutrients our bodies need. It moves through us quickly. So you will notice that you just want to keep eating and eating. It's the sugar that you're craving. Fast foods typically are high in refined carbs and added sugars, which can cause a quick spike in blood sugar loaded with not only a bunch of sugar and salt, but it leads to a crash. And then there you go. You have renewed hunger. You're still hungry again, never satisfied. And this can lead to a rapid drop, leaving you feeling hungry again soon after, over and over and over again. The next thing you know, your weight is shot out through the roof. You're looking at your receipts. You're like, I just spent $200 this month on going out to eat because it all adds up. 10 here, 20 here, $15 here. And you still do not have the proper nutrients in your body. And now you're developing high cholesterol, high blood pressure. You're not sleeping right. Your energy is low. And now you have to go take a bunch of other chemicals to combat those chemicals, which all have side effects. Here's a more detailed breakdown. Rapid blood sugar fluctuations, fast foods are a contributing factor to rapid blood sugar fluctuations, again, due to the high sugar, refined carbs. They are quickly digested, causing a rapid spike in blood sugars. Your body releases insulin to lower the blood sugar. It's called junk food for a reason. Processed foods, corporations, manufacturers use cheap, low quality ingredients, as a matter of fact, that minimize nutrition and maximize profitability. Most of our junk foods are under the category ultra-processed foods. For example, a fast food chicken McNugget contains a slurry that's mechanically recovered from remnants of the animals that otherwise would be dismantled by use of high pressure grinders. The animal source material becomes an ingredient, much like the refined starches, oils, and other substantiate the product to look, smell, and taste like a juicy, battered slice of chicken. So you're not really eating the chicken breast per se, 100% of the chicken breast. You're eating a bunch of stuff that's just mixed together in a grinder. Ultra-processed foods mess with our hormones. Ultra-processed foods can contain as much as 8 times the amount of sugar as whole foods, which can substantially raise the triglycerides in our bloodstream. Or excuse me, I meant to say they contain as much 8 times the amount of sugar as would be whole foods, saying that whole foods do not contain this amount of sugar. And so now you're eating ultra-processed foods that are exclusively used industrially wise, which means food intrusions and cosmetic additives. All of this is going into your body, causing you illness. In other words, calories aren't created equally. Now let's talk about fast foods leading to increased cravings and potentially overeating when these foods are consumed and breaking down again in our body. This is the main factor. It's breaking down into your body. It's you, like, again, you can eat, an example, an entire sleeve of Oreos or a bag of hot Cheetos and still not feel satisfied. Your body knows things that your brain doesn't. Fast foods contain no healthy fats and fiber, and that would keep your blood sugars level. And like diet soda, for instance, can increase your appetite, confusing your system by supplying the sweetness factor without delivering energy your body expects. That's due to a hormone called leptin, also called the satiety hormone, which communicates to our brain when we've had enough to eat. So let's just say you've just eaten 10 Taco Bell tacos and a frozen Mountain Dew, and you, again, still feel hungry. You've just consumed 1,880 calories, but your body isn't satisfied. Again, you're still hungry. The manufacturers and the corporations know this. They know how many chemicals are in our fast foods. They know that this fast foods are manufactured, processed using cheap, low-quality ingredients, okay? And that maximizes their profitability, okay? Just like, what do you think that you're eating, a real chicken McNugget? No. One last thing to keep in mind is low sugar and sugar-free. This is another thing that I discovered as well, that low sugar and sugar-free junk foods are actually just as nutritionally empty as their high sugar counterparts. In fact, there was a study done in June of 2013 that found that sugar substitutes like aspartame can adversely affect our metabolism, leading us to actually eating more. So if you go on a diet and you drink diet soda, for instance, that is, eliminate diet altogether. This is about eating wholesome, nutritional food that your body knows how to use. The steps in which you can take to get back to natural foods is by eliminating little by little. It's like a drug. The foods that we eat, fast foods, are like drugs because of the chemicals. Get back to drinking plenty of water. Again, go find you a tongue scraper. You can get them on Amazon. You got to get those chemicals, and you got to get your taste buds that are, even after you eat this, it doesn't go away. It's in your taste buds. So when you start scraping your tongue, it may take 2 to 3 weeks. You're going to see a difference in your cravings. And you'll be saving money as well. I hope that you found this information to be helpful to you. If you like my channel, come back for more. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please do your own research. Until next time, take care of yourself. Stay on your health journey. You can do it. And we're already, we're in the month of, May? We're halfway through the year. So let's jump back on the bandwagon. Get back to your health goals. It's never too late. And eliminate little by little. Like I said, just start eliminating little by little. Your body will actually expect for you to put the nutrients in and get out the chemicals. Your body will now crave the right things. A lot of times we're craving the chemicals. It's not so much the food. The food is not what you're not even tasting real food. You're tasting chemicals. Again, take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. God bless.